Hey, g'day fam. I think today's going to be a pretty short video. All I want to do is, first off, we're going to do our second remote trade with Theblondieman, which I didn't do 2 days ago. It's been a couple of days since we did that first one. I was a little hesitant yesterday to reach out to him and ask him if he wanted to go ahead and do our second remote trade, just because I figured, like myself, he may have been a little bit hesitant to risk something not going lucky. But we're going to give it a go. Let's see what happens. I've already seen quite a few instances on the internet where the remote lucky trades have been successful, just from people's comments on X and even some replies to the previous video I just did. And even more recently, Pogo Milo UK did a remote lucky trade with Geron, which went lucky for them as well. So I'm very confident that everything's going to work out like it should here. So after this trade, we've also got an update as to how we were compensated and how we were able to go about getting that compensation for the trade that didn't go so well a couple days ago. So right now, Theblondieman, I believe, is in the remote trade screen, selecting the Pokemon that he would like to receive in a trade. Great, and this is what I was curious about. If I go to the trade screen, is there a way to tell that someone has sent you a trade request? So it's highlighted here like a remote raid invite. We will tap on the review remote trade request. Oh, I thought I'd just need to tap on that, but no. Okay, we'll cross out of that and we'll tap on remote trade. Lucky trade, we've got the gold screen. He has requested the Starmie and I'm going to get started. I'm definitely going to ask for something shiny. Dragonite. Teddiursa, ooh, Lucario. I think for this one, I'm going to go for the Lucario. And we'll hit continue. So normally at this point, if you've selected more than one Pokemon from your bag, this is where I'd select one of those Pokemon to be able to offer back. But we only have the Starmie, so let's click on the Starmie and hit continue. Continue again. Let's confirm it for 40,000. And the remote trade request has been sent. And the timer now is 48 hours. It was initially 24 hours when we did the first one with Mailrail. Okay, so same again, the remote trade icon has switched to the right side of the screen with the timer on the top. And the phone's not in my pocket now, so I should be able to see it when he does confirm it from his side. We both have an option to cancel, so if he's not happy with that request, he can cancel it, start the process over again. So from what I saw on Pogo Milo's video yesterday, was exactly what I suspected had kind of gone wrong with the last trade. Being that when the confirmation screen did come through, ours was on a blue screen and theirs was on the gold like expected. But hey, get this, Blondieman's just sent me through a picture. Well, mine's not even confirmed yet, but this is what he's just sent me. It's lucky, but he got the floor Starmie. Okay, switch back to the game and it's come through now on the gold screen. Cool, we already know it's worked. We just saw his. So Theblondieman completed the remote trade. Take good care of Lucario 82. It's a 1924. Ooh, wow. That almost makes up for my last one going so bad. Absolutely happy with that. So the other thing that I want to check just to be sure, because what happened last time was it counted for one of the special trades. And today I only have one special trade remaining. And I definitely haven't done any others. So for myself personally, that's fine. At least for the moment when planning for these lucky trades, I plan to keep the special available anyway, just in case that was the case. But just to show you where it was mentioned, because I know it confused some people in the last video who mentioned that, oh, it was a special trade because it wasn't registered or because it was shiny. Going straight into Pokemon Go's own blog, the update from December 9th, 2025. Scroll down to the remote trade section, paragraph 3. If you're lucky friends, your next trade will be lucky even if it's remote, and remote trades don't count as special trades, regardless of which Pokemon were traded remotely. But more importantly, lucky trades via remotes has now been fixed. So anyway, to go over really quickly what happened with the outcome for the last trade, because we have got a resolution. Again, I myself have not heard anything directly back from Niantic in any form, but to be fair for them, I didn't go through in-game support. I've used in-game support plenty of times in the past. What I did do, because I wanted to try and get the word out as fast as possible so that people didn't risk potentially losing lucky trades via remotes, I put up a post on X to let people know, hoping that with my small audience that it might be able to get out there so that people will perhaps just hold off doing remote luckies for the time being until we hear back that something has been fixed. And I need to say a huge thank you to the community for pushing that tweet, getting it out there, sharing it across like all sorts of places. It's all exposure for that issue. So for those of you who quoted, reposted the tweets, made videos about the issues and called them out, thank you all for making them aware. I also need to give thanks to Mailrail, who's clearly the more patient out of us two, because she actually did go through the in-game support to report the issue, to which they gave her this response. Pause it and read it if you wish, but just know that response right there is 100% what I expect of in-game support. They really need to do better. At the point of this, the post that I put on X had already reached like a few 100,000 people. Other YouTube videos started going up, bringing awareness to it as well. And then last night, as she was going through opening gifts, Mel noticed that I was showing back as a lucky friend on her list again. Still no official response yet at that point. So again, this screenshot's from her. We're lucky friends. The remote trade button is still locked, and the play together to earn 87 more friendship points, get additional bonuses, blah blah blah, that all remains the same. And from my side, I sent this to her. Earn 87 friendship points together to unlock a remote trade. That's what comes up when I try to initiate a remote trade from our side. But our lucky status was restored, and this was good. I thought this was going to be the last that we actually may have heard of it, but we still hadn't heard anything back officially, not in a response to my post on X, and her not through the in-game support. Then today, sometime around midday, I was in town sitting down having lunch, and it popped up on my screen again. Mel and I had become lucky. After all of that, today she finally got a response. I like that last message from her. As per screenshot, we had a guaranteed lucky trade and had been lucky for around 3 years. Go look at his YouTube video. Hi trainer, we apologize for the issue you experienced with your lucky trade. It appears that this was a one-off issue. We have resolved the issue and ensured the Pokemon traded with your friend is now lucky. As an apology, we have also restored your lucky friendship with the friend you traded with. And then she's gone through and sent me through a screenshot of the Spiritomb that I traded her, my very last Spiritomb that I gave to her, which is now a lucky Pokemon. So she ended up with a 12, 15, 13. To turn a Pokemon lucky retrospectively was something I didn't even know that they could do. And I have to say that normally when I get shiny trades that don't go so well, I need the space, so I'm gonna delete it. So I think in this particular case, it was probably lucky that I held on to the Nidoran, because they made it lucky too. And for myself, this one turned out to be a 15, 15, 12. So after all of this, it's a very good result. So a couple quick little takeaways. Yeah, I might have been a little bit hasty in just going straight to X and straight to YouTube to put the message out there. Tagging Niantic help may not have been the best approach. The only one of us that actually got a direct response from Niantic was Melrail, because she went through the in-game support. Not without its issues, we weren't able to get there without being able to provide like a lot of evidence. So absolutely, if something like this has happened to you, if you've gone through a trade but didn't go lucky, all I can say going forwards for now, maybe you ought to pay to screen record all of your remote trades, just in case you need that evidence when you want to start that conversation with the support team. And Niantic, if you're watching, because I know you won't respond, please fix the special trade thing. To everyone else, I hope this helps. Good luck for your remote lucky non-special trades, and I'll see you all again soon in the next video. But that's alright.